えばいいすりむいた心に歌をしたんだ
Alright guys, welcome to my first ever black and white Wi-Fi battle. This is a random Wi-Fi versus a Japanese trainer, which is probably what I'm ever going to run into on random Wi-Fi, considering they've had it longer than us. So, I'm only using transferred Pokemon right now. I'm in the middle of breeding other Pokemon, so we'll see some new ones as soon as I finish them. So I'm going to start with my Glalie. They're going to start with Lucario. Now, my Glalie is Focus Sash, so I know it can survive a close combat, which is what I was pretty much expecting from Lucario, so I was just going to go straight away for an Earthquake. He ends up going for a Nasty Plot, which is perfect, because now if my Earthquake can do at least half to Lucario, I can manage to kill it without it being a threat to my team. Now, Earthquake ends up doing 2/3 of damage, so that Lucario is definitely going down next hit. So he's getting Aura Sphere. That's going to, of course, knock me down to my Focus Sash, since Glalie is pretty fragile in this, well, actually, it's been fragile in every generation. But I'm going to be able to take out that Lucario, which may or may not have been a threat, depending on how well he was going to be able to take on Salamence, though I doubt he could do much. So now he's going to go out into a Aerodactyl, which is, of course, very famous for its speed and its ability to Stealth Rock. I don't know if this one was carrying Stealth Rock or anything, but chances are he wanted to finish off my Glalie before doing anything, so I went for an Ice Shard just to get some damage, and as you can see, that Ice Shard didn't really do much. He hits me with, I think that was Crunch, I wasn't paying attention there. But that ends up taking out my Glalie, of course, because after you're down to 1 point, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go into my Salamence here, since I know Salamence can outspeed since it's got a Choice Scarf, and I'm going to hit that Aerodactyl with an Aqua Tail. I didn't know if Aqua Tail was going to be enough, but I still wanted to take the chance, and hopefully it wouldn't miss, but he ends up switching into a Bronzong, which is going to take the Aqua Tail pretty well. Now, let's see. I believe I switch here because I know since Aqua Tail didn't do much, I didn't want to take the chance of being hit with an explosion or anything like that, though exploding at this point would be stupid, and because of how badly it was nerfed in 5th generation, it would just be plain suicide, even though I'm still going to run it. So I end up going into Snorlax here. He's going to go for a Gyro Ball, which is good since Scarfaments was going to take heavy damage from that, and possibly knock me out. But this is my Choice Band Snorlax. You guys remember him. He's the one with the epic Mega Kick in PBR. I'm still doing PBR, by the way. I'm not giving that up. But he goes back into Aerodactyl, and I'm going to go for a Superpower here, since that's the only real attack that's going to affect Bronzong. Oh yeah, you guys noticed that I'm using a webcam here. I prefer the webcam over the VS, whatever the hell it is, for obvious reasons. So he's going to go back into his Bronzong, which is going to probably explode. No, it wouldn't explode. Maybe Gyro Ball again or something. But I'm going to go for the Superpower again. I'm going to keep Snorlax in, since getting hit with a Gyro Ball would be suicide. I end up getting a crit with Superpower, knocking out the Bronzong, and that pretty much ends the match here. And my opponent ends up disconnecting at the end, which is again why I use a webcam, because without it I wouldn't get the battle. But anyway, that's it guys, I'll see you next time.